Hey, how's it going, guys? Yasukeh here. I'm doing a 1v1 coaching session with Max Waldo, who is affiliated with LS, lived with LS for about 2 or so years. He's 70% win rate, 600 LP challenger on NA right now. We're playing against a Jace matchup, which is generally a matchup that I have a lot of issues with, that Tryndamere does not have a good time with, so trying to see what can be done in these really kind of hard matchups, and we'll see what we can get. So we're going to be playing out this 1v1, and then we're going to get hop onto a Discord call and review the VOD, see what can be learned from it. So let's go. All right. So I don't want him to be able to slow push into me. I want to not take pokes that I don't need to right now. So yeah, I get zoned off right here. Wait for him to auto attack a minion. Try to get that trade right there. Don't let him get his melee Q onto me. Get a couple minions out. Back a little bit. Just get that trade right there. Wave's in a decent spot for me. I think I can go for this creep. Alright, I kind of want to thin out the wave. I don't want to get hit by the EQ right now. Okay. We're gonna just try to focus right now. Oh, missed that CS. Let's get the Q off right away. Alright. Try to just sustain. See what I can do on that front. Alright, I'm missing a lot of CS that I just don't need to be missing right now, but wave is still on my side, which is really good. I'm really safe right now. Yeah, I don't need to use my spin if he's not gonna try to go on to me right there. Yeah. Look at this. Should be able to get everything right now. Only a CS down. It's fine. Not exactly sure what he's doing. Warding. We'll see. I don't want to push this wave. Trying to get a recall out. Fuck. Okay, I miss CS. It's okay. Alright, I want to try to trash this wave. Alright, I can take as much harass as needed right now, because I should just be able to get this crash. Damn. Alright. Alright, try to hard push this wave. Make sure this gets in. Fuck. Alright, yeah, that was not very good. But that's the point, is to learn. Hello, can you hear me? RTC connecting. Hello, can you hear me?
message somewhere if you're here. Video connect by call.
Hello?
By call. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I thought you were actually winning this lane when I recalled, but then you played the recall really bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you could crash the wave, but you didn't try to crash it, and then when I fought you, like the trades in the wave are really important. And when you crash waves on people, I don't know how often you actually like get to like do crash waves in the recalls on Tryndamere. I assume you actually get to do it like a fair bit against people that use like slow push against that fast push on you. Because
Yeah,
I crashed with you and I didn't get a lot, and then you just regened everything. You can just I'm just skipping through the video and your health is just like fucking ballooning. Yeah, so this is like where the issues happen because I thought you were winning right now. I thought this was like a winning position, but you slow pushed, so I get to fight you for 2 more waves because you slow pushed. If you just fast push and recall, I think you get out of it. But yeah, I'm just gonna take like every trade I can get.
Yeah, I was thinking that was the play, but that's generally what I would have done, but also here just the whole Peter recall, like push the wave before the cannon, slow push it, try to get it in.
Uh,
Um, yeah, like I want to integrate more like wave manipulation in. I should have tried to just fight you right here and push that in, I think. Is that what I
yeah,
should have
I
done?
think if you
Yeah,
fight me when you're 5 and I'm 4, it's okay.
yeah.
And before this next wave happens, because when this wave, like I can put this wave wherever I want if you don't stop me.
Hmm?
So this would be the time to trade with me because if you don't trade with me, I get to put the wave right here. And then how are you going to kill these casters? Like how are you going to walk forward to like properly crash the wave? Because this is where I actually kill you is when like you actually walk forward to this position right here. Because I see this as like my last opportunity to interact with you.
Yeah.
So I think I just hammer form on like your last auto. Yeah, on your last auto, I just wait. I don't know if I eat my biscuit here. I think I just hold it. Yeah, and this is where I try to kill you. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, but this is just me looking for like the last possible interaction, so I can like get every second out of this wave. And like this is actually what laning is like these like decisions like lined up against each other. Like if you're able to make these sort of like patterns together, like stringing these interactions on this wave, like I can see that these minions right here are like under my turret are like what's going to kill you before the wave starts. And I talked about this on stream earlier. I don't know if maybe you're watching. I was playing against the GP as Ornn. But like the wave is like a huge objective. The wave's always an objective.
Yeah.
So like yeah, it's like this minion here, this far back minion. I'm watching it the whole time, and like right when it gets low enough, then I'm
So
gonna
we
fight
can
you.
contest that because that's the minion that I'd be furthest up.
Yeah. So another thing is that like if you see what I'm seeing, that minion is so important, and then it's the last minion alive. Like why do you need to walk up to it as well?
Yeah, because I don't really need. It's to try to get the entire wave into there,
Right. Yes.
so
Yeah.
that I
All you
can
need
get
to
the
do
back
is
off.
get the
But
wave in. Yes, but
yeah.
if you can see what I'm seeing here, and the
Yeah.
fact that I'm gonna all in you on this wave, on this moment, at this moment that I'll all in you, like why can't you just wait?
Yeah.
Like maybe
That's
you
fair.
have to play the next wave, or maybe you just recall anyway. But like
Mhm.
going up to this minion is when I'm going to try to kill you, and you know that because I haven't tried it yet. Like
Mhm.
maybe I go on in this minion, and I think if I'm really fast and you dash in like this and I QE you, I can go in on you. Um, you can probably still live with flash and everything. But like there's moments even before this where I can kill you, but the lane gets to a point where you can like decide that this gold doesn't matter, and the wave is so far away here that if you're going to hold this, like you're gonna take so much damage that I can just fight you off of it anyway, and I'm higher level than you. Uh,
Yeah. Makes
like
sense.
this
Is that you can't
situation is
really?
fundamentally different from a situation like this that I'll go look for in a second. Uh, this situation, you have choice because you don't
Mhm.
necessarily have to walk in and die because you're not risking a lot or you're not playing for a lot right now. But this one,
Yeah, it's just one caster.
yeah, where is it? I think it's this game. Oh no, it's the one after this. Yeah, it's this game. No. Damn, no. I think it's level 11. No, maybe it's 13.
I think if I did want to go for that wave,
This. Yeah, what's up?
Okay, if I did want to go for that wave, I should have just walked up to it, auto-attacked it, and then spun out, as opposed to
Yeah,
trying to spin
yeah,
first.
yeah, 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 yeah. Because and you can make that decision because of where the oncoming wave is. So
Hmm.
this is a very different situation when the wave is here than if the wave is here. Because
Yeah,
if the
yeah.
wave is here, I'm gonna pull the wave and fight you and try to hold the wave in this position because I know I won't take enough damage from minions
Hmm.
before this wave arrives, and then we'll play the next wave, especially if I have extra potions. But like there's not enough potions for me to like stand in the wave for this. This will do way too much damage.
Yeah, for sure, for
But
sure.
this situation, there's a lot of outs that you have. But like this, for example,
Hmm.
this is disastrous. So the GP didn't crash the wave before.
Hmm.
He pushed too quickly here. He shoved this wave. This is a disaster. He shoved this wave. He should slow push it so that he has access to it the whole time,
Yeah, yeah.
so that he has a better chance to fight me. Slow pushing this wave is really important.
Yeah, yeah. So
Uh,
that like next
the
wave
wave comes
comes
in
and
all the
then
way,
yeah, yeah.
and then you can slow push this wave as well, and then crash the next wave. So that I have a really big wave that you can fight Ornn with if he tries to freeze. You
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the biggest wave possible, and then you go fight him.
because he's behind right now, so he needs the advantage.
Yeah.
He can't
And
just
see,
play whatever.
oh god, that keeps happening. That sucks. Let's do this instead. Okay. So I'm aware of what this wave is, or like what's going to happen here. So I take ignite like as fast as possible. I
Hmm.
take ignite because I know if I hold this wave here and he walks forward, I'm going to kill him.
Hmm.
I'm just way stronger than him right now. I think he's not quite 2 items, and I'm 2 items. So I hold the wave here, and you can see like he doesn't know what to do. He
Hmm.
doesn't know that if he just constantly pokes me, he hits the wave. Disaster. He hits the wave. So he uses like 3 barrels to set up like some like defensive formation here to try to like get me to stop. But he just used all his barrels. Like I'm not gonna let you fucking. I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a really bad spot that he put himself in.
Yes. But like he dies because he doesn't know what to do like with the wave because
Hmm.
I don't think he fully realizes that the wave is an objective.
Yeah,
That like
yeah.
it's really important that he moves the wave like more than anything else because like trading with me there's no solo kill in Orange GP at 12 at like level 12 when you're both level 12 you don't kill each
Hmm.
other, but the reason he died is because the wave put him in such a bad position. But like here he doesn't really have a good choice because of what he did with the wave. But in the other one you have like you have an okay choice because your champion can actually get out. But like there will be situations in lane that look exactly like this. Like there can be a level 4 situation that looks like exactly like this where you just can't crash the wave and there's no good choice and you just recall and leave.
Hmm.
So it's important to like ask yourself which one it is. Like can you actually get out of here? Like if I was the opponent and I was trying to kill me on this wave, like what would I be thinking to like try to get the kill here? Because I don't think you have to die here like by any means. I think you're still Wayne in this freeze frame. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah,
even if I don't get
this
the
this
freeze, I'd
depends on
still
you.
be fine as long as I don't like
Yeah.
take
Yes,
so
yes, yes.
much damage right now.
It's really hard for me to freeze this wave. The problem here is I can freeze this wave for hours. This guy like can't touch me unless he's the one doing damage to me. The minion wave is not going to chunk me. I'm just too tanky.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so this guy has to walk up and die because he just made too many mistakes. Like the ideal thing for him to do is to poke me over and over and over until the wave like this damage starts to add up. But he's not really poking me from like the range that would stop him from dying.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Like he walked up so far for no reason right there.
yes, that I just QE'd him and then he dies. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
Yeah.
have been within that threat range.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. This is stuff is really important against range matchups as well because if you can get crashes on them, you'll just go even.
yeah, yeah,
Or even better. Like you'll lead into level 6 solo kills and everything. Yeah,
and
but you
like
just have to get out of situations like this
yeah.
or like recognize when you're in them.
If I didn't
Mm.
die right here and I get Tiamat,
Yes, yes, yes.
I
It's
just
huge.
wait until you proc phase rush and then I can just go in afterwards and
Hmm.
really safe.
Yeah, yeah. It's really easy for you to kill me then. Yeah, when you're level 6 and I'm level 6, it's really easy. I get nothing when I'm 6, but you get a whole different character.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Um,
Mm.
One other sort of like question is whenever there's like a jungle fight that happens and I have to go to it, I always feel like the wave state is like if my wave is in a state to where it'll eventually slow push to them and I'm losing a lot, do I
Hmm.
try to fix the wave and then go to the fight, or do I just take the 2 wave loss and then go for it?
Yeah, so it depends on the fight. So
Hmm?
this you'll always be making a value judgment whenever you leave lane, like for any reason. Sometimes it's just good, but you have to recognize that it's just good. So it's like if you can see that if you would go to the fight, there's like a really easy chance you get 2 kills, or like it really looks like 2 free kills. To some extent, your wave just doesn't matter.
Hmm?
Because the game that you're going to be getting from the 2 kills is way better than the lane. If you think it's like a coin flip, and you're behind, sometimes it can be good to do that because since you're behind, you have to take more risks to get back into the game, unless you know that like at some point you're going to outscale them if you just keep farming. But then you're not really behind. We're talking about like you're super fucked behind. You're taking more risks to try to get back into the game than like just farming and doing nothing and waiting to lose. But yeah, if your wave is like crashed onto your turret and you're looking at this fight that your jungler wants to take for the crab, and like you can't make it there in time, and there's like no way you're killing anybody, you don't have flash or ignite or anything, like don't go to it. Just fix your wave, because it'd be more valuable for your jungler to just get vision of them and then eventually leave and give them the objective, and then have you crash the wave so that you get a safe recall or just even a safe crash so that you don't die on the next wave, than like you coin flipping this fight that you know you're never going to win before it happens. So it's just like trying to effectively use the information that you have to like make the best decision. You know, so like you're trying to make like reasonable choices while taking in like the game's context every time.
Yeah.
So like yeah, try not to make like hard rules for yourself. You're always trying to look at like
for sure,
the game's context always. Yeah,
'Cause
everything's always changing.
Yeah, because I see sometimes where I'll go for a roam and the wave will be somewhat neutral, but sometimes it'll be slow pushing into me and sometimes it'll be slow pushing into the enemy, and I'm not exactly sure where the lines to draw for that are into creating a situation to where I go for this fight, and by the time I get back, it will be pushing into me, and I'll have a wave, and they'll get denied. So
yes, I think about it a lot. So one thing you can do is click a minion. If you click a minion and you look at the top left of the minion, or maybe it's top right of the minion, you can see these two different numbers that are decided based off team's average level, and I think turrets in the lane. And you'll see it's like a percentage and then a flat number. And if your minions have that buff, they will naturally push if the wave is totally even. So that's a good indicator. If there is no buff, there are some things that you can manipulate to decide if the lane will push or not. Like when the minion wave is coming towards your turret, if you can slow your wave down by standing in front of it and then clicking back and forth, your wave will, I believe that makes your wave slow push into them. So if the fight would last long enough so that the slow push wave would crash on their turret and they're not there to get it, it's advantageous to do that. The other way is that if you are going to enter the wave before the lanes crash together, you can run in front of the enemy minion wave and then immediately go to the fight, because then you deal no damage to the minion wave, but you pull it so that the enemy minion wave, the next one, will arrive first. So then they get two waves first, and then they slow push into you. So if you're in the lane, if you don't have to immediately leave to go somewhere else, there are things you can do to manipulate the situation based on what's going on. But it's like really convoluted and doesn't really matter that much, even like when it does matter. If you saw the last stream I did, I did a custom game where I tried to do I tried to have a wave that was slow pushing to the opponent, slow push back into me without crashing the wave. So there's weird stuff you can do with the lane that like can get you out of some bad situations, especially on like really weak laners. Yeah, you look into my VOD. You can look at this weird custom game I'm doing where I'm trying to get a wave to slow push into me.
Was it
after
yesterday?
It's out without crashing it. What?
Yesterday?
Sorry. It was 2 days ago. It was the first VOD. Yeah, I streamed twice 2 days ago, Jason, and then it's the first one. Yeah, look at that VOD. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, talk to you. So.
Yeah.
All right, that was a coaching session with Max Waldo. Hope you guys learned something. I learned a lot right there. See you guys all next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye and good night. Yeet.